again on Friday, May 9th with 9 others, and we'll have it on display with signs thanking the bank for being listed during the whole frog jump. So, shall we take a look at this, baby?
Just so you guys understand, this is not a bullfrog. so if you touch this, you are subject to possibly penalty from the feds because this is a red-legged frog. We kind of took a twist on the endangered species, and so we just went ahead and just embraced the red-legged frog of Calaveras County. Being it was the first frog here, so we.
So this is the only one anyone's actually ever seen that?
This is the only one. This could be what they really look like. So, without further ado.
A famous artist from Mountain Ranch, and she creates lots of art other than frogs, which is just beautifully displayed all over the world. And maybe you can tell us about the process a little bit.
Yes, I met with Nick and said he wanted a railroad theme. So, and a red-legged frog at the same time. It was fun. I wanted to make sure it was colorful, and as an artist, it's a challenge to blend a green and a red together because they make mud. You know, they're opposites on the color wheel. And so when he said about red and green, oh dear, I'm in trouble. But so I kind of worked on that to make this blend in here through here nicely. And I did refer to some pictures of frogs and looked them up. You know, the red-legged, so I got him somewhat accurate here. And then on the back here, I put the Southern Pacific logo. And I did a little research to make sure I got it fairly accurate for the times. And a little pocket watch, and they had blue vests. And then I like having a real frog face on it, so it doesn't look other than a frog. You know, you recognize, not that you're going to miss that it's a frog, but a realistic looking guy here. Actually, the hardest part's doing the lettering, where they had this nice slogan that they wanted here for Valley Springs. Discover Valley Springs, destination recreation. And then put a little bit of gold nuggets in the gold can. This frog design of having the frog on the rock with the gold pan, actually, I saw this at the archives in San Andreas, where a young artist back in the 1930s, her name was Helen Turner, had a sculpture of a frog like this. And I went to Penny West at the Arts Council. I said, Penny, come look at this frog down at the Arts Council. It looks really good. I think it would work out for our next frog idea. So she came down and looked at it and thought it was a good idea. I mean, what can be more Calaveras than a golden hand and a frog? So this is what we got. We took photos of this original little sculpture done by Helen Turner back in, probably 1929, 1930. She was just a high school kid, actually. And sent the photos off, I guess, right? To Chicago to have the...
Right. And they first make a sculpture, and then they make a mold from the sculpture. Right.
I was a little disappointed, to tell you the truth, because of the feet on the frog. Clueless about what frog feet might look like. Oh. I mean, frogs have nice big webbed feet and toes, and yeah. So I kind of saw that and thought, what happened there? But as I understand, the harder part was getting a gold pan to look like a gold pan. Mm. They sent back all kinds of funny-looking things that weren't what we wanted. Oh. I don't know if you went through that process or was that Penny West at home.
Yeah, we sent that back and forth too.
Yeah, we had a little go-around on it. They didn't know what a gold pan was in Chicago. So, but the bank has done a wonderful job here of mounting this to really give him a nice little railroad look about it. Plus, I like it that it's elevated somewhat, so it's a nice presentation.
Yeah, yeah. So this is one of 15 frogs that will be auctioned off come October 25th to benefit charities. This one that the bank has selected. And so you guys select, you want to explain the charities that you picked?
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Well,
first of all, I need to back up and introduce the people who keep me eating food at night. This is our bank president, Tim Kugley, and our director, or the chairman of the board, Janice McCormick. Jean McCormick, excuse me. You guys have anything you want to...
No, we're just happy to be part of the community, and thanks to Nick and the crew over here, every month it's a little bigger. And that's good.
And it's wonderful to have the opportunity to support local artists.
That's big on Jesus.
And this gentleman in the cowboy hat is the one that built this stand for us, Burge Israel, and we want to thank him. He took this into his house, and I told him what I kind of wanted, and he put it together, and I thought it turned out very good. I want to thank you, Burge.
I will say that my family homesteaded up in the Grants Pass area, and they do the bears.
Oh, they do?
They have
Yeah.
about 40 or 50 bears before their county fair, and it raises a lot of money.
Yeah.
When he said we were going to do this, I said, I know what it's all about. So we got to get up to 40 or 50.
Well, you know what, we had 25 the last time we did them, and because this is kind of a tougher year, we were concerned about how they would do at the auction, so we actually lowered the number so that each one would, sort of preserve their value, because we didn't want to dilute it quite too much. Maybe we'll see how that works out.
How it works out, great.
Yeah.
You want to speak to the charities?
Yeah, so you guys are donating the proceeds from the frog at the auction will go to the Volunteer Center, and also to the Calvers Community Foundation, which will spend money in the Valley Springs community to enrich the lives of people who live around here. Yeah, so it's specifically earmarked for that. We're really thrilled. And we'll be publishing a map. They'll have the locations of all the frogs, and that'll come out in June, and then everyone can get maps of the frogs and tour around and visit all of them and take pictures with every frog.
And why we were early to try to unveil, because we have the Valley Springs train time, excuse me. So we wanted to make sure this got to the train time, which is this weekend. If you haven't anything else to do, come on down to our little community and enjoy what Salmana and his gang is putting together for us.
And Nick, I noticed you have some flyers there if they wanted some more information.
Oh, very good. The train times, they're on the...
And Nick has a really cool, authentic publication in his newspaper from that day in history with some really interesting articles.
Good. Well, thank you again for being part of the program. We're really thrilled to be here.
Thank you.